at New York DragCon. So make sure that you guys come out and check out my booth in September of DragCon.
How are you guys doing?
Very quiet.
We are actually Facetune. We are the people who make the app. This is Daniel.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm the product manager of Facetune.
And I'm Stav. I do all different kinds of marketing things, basically anything. Sold my soul to Facetune a long time ago. And we have with us actually Clawdeena over here.
Hola, hola. It's Clawdeena. I don't know, is the microphone even on? Am I just talking? Okay.
It's just an echo.
So I am an online creator. I actually don't necessarily identify as a queen, but I edit all my photos, so clearly I belong here. But I've done videos since I'm 10 years old. So I have been doing social media for quite some time. And to be so young and be in this community it's grown so much, and it is amazing. And I really want to thank you guys all for coming.
We also have a special surprise guest. This is Morphine Love.
Hi, I literally just got added to this panel, so like, so if I look crazy, I'm sorry. I literally was in a room with like chilling, and I'm like, oh, you're in a panel, and I'm like, oh, okay.
A lot of people now are sort of coming out saying that they do Facetune. It used to be back in the day that it was sort of like Tinder, you didn't want to really admit it, and now it's okay. So we kind of wanted to open it up to you guys and get your opinion. Is it okay to edit your photos? Does it mean that you're fake? How much is too much?
Well, I feel like I've been editing for so long. I've always kind of publicly edited photos. I think everybody edits their photos in some way, shape, or form. I mean, if you're using Snapchat and you're using a filter, everybody goes to their favorite filter. And I feel like, personally, it's a matter of perception. I think there is a stigma behind photo editing, but I think in my own perception that photo editing is a coping mechanism for me, not so much look-wise, but just to be able to edit your photos is an art form. It takes a lot of work to figure out how to edit your photos and make a highlight brighter. Like, it's not that simple, and I think that a lot of people look at people editing their photos and like, this is a facade, this isn't real. And I just disagree, because I've always had a positive, I guess, experience with editing my photos. I think that ultimately, when you edit your photos, it's a matter of knowing that even though it's not necessarily real in the photos, it's still you, because you did it.
Well, for me, I think Facetune is literally like art. It's literally a part of the art that goes with makeup. So if you're a makeup artist and if you do looks on Instagram, Facetune is such an important part, because it's literally you're retouching your image to enhance the colors, to enhance your contour, to enhance your highlight. And I think that it's literally like a part of the art. Like, if you're not Facetuning your photos, well, there's nothing wrong with Facetuning your photos, but I think like Facetuning your photos is such an important thing to just get the right photo. Facetune is art just as much as makeup is, and Photoshop, people do like these crazy collages. There's like this Instagrammer that I follow. Her name is Sarah. She like does these amazing like collages on Photoshop, and I think that mixing that with makeup is such an art, and that's how I see it. I don't know, for me at least.
Actually, I like the fact that you say it's a form of art, because we look at it as a creative tool. So when we build the app, the idea is to allow, like, to create the ultimate tool for editing your selfies and portraits. So we love it when people take it and use it as a creativity tool to enhance what they're doing already. It's perfect.
Something else we also kind of like is the fact that Facetune has become sort of a household term, and the fact that everyone knows that all their photos are edited now and everyone's photos are edited sort of makes it less of a big deal. It makes people sort of understand, okay, that doesn't mean that the person's fake, it just means everyone edits their photos. So it kind of brings it down to more of an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it also, retouching photos and portraits used to be something that was kept only for like high-end celebrities. We'd have a whole crew taking care of their photos, and so I think in a way, Facetune kind of break this illusion that there are people that are perfect. So it's like everyone can look like that if you're using the right tools, and I really roll up for that, I think.
Okay, let's talk about how much Facetune is too much, or how much is too much, or what shouldn't you do with your photos.
I feel like if you start editing, like, let's say you're a freelance makeup artist and you're trying to sell yourself to your clients, and you literally edit your client, like the makeup on your clients on, and then in person it doesn't look the same, then I feel like that's wrong, because you're falsely doing something.
Advertising,
yeah,
right, you're false advertising.
Exactly. I feel like that's wrong, and like I said, Facetune is an art, but if you're trying to sell something and in person it does not look like the photo that you were trying to sell, then I feel like that's wrong.
Do you ever upload non-Facetune photos? Is that something that you would ever do? What about you guys? Do you guys do that? You're not gonna admit it.
Maybe like when I'm feeling really good, yeah. Probably like on Snapchat. No, is that I use the heart filter.
Right. So I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever posted an unedited photo post like Facetune, like when the app came out. I don't think I've ever posted an unedited photo, just for the simple fact that I really find a coping mechanism in editing the photos. It's really relaxing to just sit there and edit the photo, but it's also just, I feel like it enhances things. I think sometimes even your phone, your camera, whatever, it doesn't pick up certain colors. It doesn't pick up the certain dimensions depending on the angle you take it at. And so I'll be honest, no, I don't think I've posted an unedited photo in a long time. I save them.
Videos, yeah.
I save them, like makeup photos. I take a picture unedited and then I save it so that way I can look back and be like, okay, this is what I want to do differently because this is what I looked like. But the only photos I post are edited.
What about other people in your photos? Do you edit them too? Do you ask them? Is
I
it
have
okay?
a fee. Like I charge a fee if they want to look as good as me.
What? We need to get it on that.
No, kidding, no.
I just took a picture with that girl right there, Miss Brandy.
Hey.
And I asked her, like, oh, can we edit your photo? And the thing is, a lot of people will say yes. A lot of people will be like, oh, yes, edit me the house down. But I feel like I'll ask before I edit because I don't want to be disrespectful and be like, oh, let me do this, like edit her makeup or make her lips bigger or things like that, and then feel disrespected. So I always ask if it's a photo with somebody else, like, oh, can I edit this photo? Or I'll send it to them to edit themselves. If it's a photo of me, I'm editing me.
And what about any general, beauty guru advice that you have to share? People who are just starting out and are just starting their,
So I think being yourself is the biggest thing. I mean, when I did videos with my mom, that's what really took off my beauty career, I'll be honest. And we were just ourselves. We only do videos when we're happy. Like, if me and my mom are in a bad mood, we're arguing, she's my mom, granted we fight, but we only do videos when we're like, okay, yeah, let's make this a bonding moment. We're not gonna do it because we want views. We do it because we wanna have a bonding moment and we wanna be authentic. So when I do videos with my mom, we're always ourselves. And I feel like that's what people love. They love seeing us be together and just love each other. Like, if you're yourself, I think people will see that and it'll come through.
I think like the biggest tip I could give someone who's starting out is don't start doing makeup or being a beauty guru or a beauty blogger for the views or the money or the PR. Because honestly, like, I started when I was like 16. I started getting into makeup when I was 16, and I didn't even know what PR was. And if you guys don't know what PR is, it's when a brand sends you free makeup for you to like review and repost. And a lot of influencers nowadays only do makeup to get PR and only do makeup to get money. And I mean, well, money's a different story, but only do makeup to just to get fame. And I feel like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, like, for me, makeup is my passion, it's my art. And even if I had 1,000 followers or anything like that, I'd still do makeup because it's something that I love so much. Like, you want to be an actress because you love acting, that's what you love to do. You don't want to be an actress just to get famous. Fame is just something that comes along with it. You know what I mean? Thank you for having me.
So last minute.
Thank you guys for
Bye.
coming. Don't forget to like and comment on my new post at Clawdeena Official.
Yes.